afternoon, guys. It is Wednesday afternoon, and we have just finished up with our midday worship service where our campus pastor, who is Jordan Nations, also our director this week, has shared the gospel with all of our kids, and it was an amazing experience.
I wanna be close to you, 'cause there's nothing in this world that compares to all you are. One more time. I wanna be close to you. I wanna be close to you. There's nothing in this world that compares to all you are. Good job, you guys.
And even cooler than that is the fact that we have got several different churches represented today on campus. We've got their youth pastors, we've got the head pastors from the church here who are actually have been going around the campus today and meeting with individual kids who have more questions about salvation and what eternal life looks like. That was my kid today, asking about what eternal life was, and super cool to be able to share the gospel with these kids. Lots of decisions being made for Christ today, and just really seeing what camp is about come to life right now in these moments. And if you're looking for something that you can pray about this week, is that these kids who have these questions and who are this close to making decisions, because even though we've spoken and we're in the process of still speaking with these kids who have questions, not all of them are quite ready to make that step. So there are several out there, guys, who just need that extra little bit of a push, and our prayers can help them with that. This year's theme has been follow. John is going to read that verse for us. Our verse is John 8:12.
where Jesus is speaking, and he says, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life.
Absolutely.
And that's what we've been talking about all week. Granted, this is the third day, but so much has gone on in these 3 days. We're midweek, we got one full day left and then a half day, but so many children are asking about following Jesus. And right now we follow other people, we follow other things. We might look up to somebody or want to be like somebody, be like a friend, or have a mentor, and that's what following is about. But we get so much more when we make the decision to follow Jesus.
They've learned about all the different crossroads that they've been at, just the decisions that you have to make when you are choosing to follow Christ, and which path are you truly going to take? Are you going to take the path that leads to Christ? Are you going to take the path that's not going to give you eternal life? So really moving things going on here for these first 3 ninth graders. Just really exciting to see. Thank you so much for your prayers. Continue to pray for these kids as we still have a day and a half left to witness with them and lead them to Jesus. On another note, we want to talk and say thank you so much to Nestle, who has just gone above and beyond again and provided us with another supply of water. We went and picked up 50 more cases of water yesterday, and also Mary Black Hospital, who has just gifted us again with great breakfast this morning, and then many more cases of water today. So thank you, and then thank you to Freightliner. These kids are loving these snacks. We are feeding them snacks every afternoon, so we just thank you for that. You guys just have no idea the impact that you're making here, and had a lot of visitors today on campus, just interested in seeing what's going on. So touching a lot of lives, and we just thank you so much for that, because we couldn't do it without you. So
and we're thankful for our volunteers. Today was New Harvest Church, and they actually, a lot of volunteers, but had never experienced camp before, didn't have children at camp, and they were all just so amazed by the worship that the children experience here that are at camp. They got to sit in on that and just love Winshape, and said, go ahead and sign us up next year to be everyday volunteers all day long.
Already we're growing for next year.
That's right.
And then tomorrow, we want to, just a reminder, our volunteers from tomorrow are from
Encounter Church, so we're excited to have them. Pastor Joe
glad to have them.
What Steele Gracie Martin's in.
And
lunch.
All right.
So what's lunch tomorrow?
What's lunch tomorrow? Lunch tomorrow.
Chicken strips.
J.W. Rogers is helping us out tomorrow, and Colonial Fish Camp, and we're gonna have chicken strips and chips and some type of dessert item. So
McDonald's was awesome today.
All right.
Yes,
McDonald's was great today. Thank you so much to Mr. Bill Mason for just being so super duper generous, and even adding an extra 60 hamburgers onto that order for us today. 560 burgers.
We're not having an audience.
We just thank you for that. But anyway, this has been our Wednesday edition of Winshape Live. We'll be back at you again.
And we're back.
And we're back.
We're